I'm Sarah. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about my journey to sustainable health and meaningful success. If you're coming back and you've already subscribed, welcome back. Y'all are my people and I love you so much. And if you're new, I hope you will consider subscribing by the end of this video. This is not my normal attire, but I am wearing green for the sake of Amway's #1 priority, which is money. And today we're going to be going through an audio called Keep the Money in the Family, where an Amway Diamond talks about the mindset behind keeping your money into Amway products and purchasing books and going to conferences and making sure that your upline keeps lining their pockets with your hard-earned money. I'm going to be doing a couple of videos like this, and to be honest, some of the audios I haven't fully listened to because I realized that in the process of recording these videos and then having to edit it, and then if I listen to it before and make notes on it, I'm just listening to these audios way too much, and it's taking a toll on my mental well-being. And that is not what this channel is about. So I'm just letting you know the information and trying to keep it as concise as possible. But just know that some of these audios, this is my first time reacting to it in a long time. I have obviously listened to these audios before, but when I was in business and I was studying them multiple times a day, so that I could really scrub my brain nice and clean so that Amway could continue filling myself up with this nonsense. So without any further ado, let's keep the money in the family.
I think we can all agree that supporting each other in this country is a positive thing. Would you agree with this? Okay, that's what they agreed on in World War II. I genuinely believe that there were people that purchased war bonds that may not even have agreed with every facet of the war. Maybe some of their kids were over in the war, but they thought, you know what, this is for the greater good, and so we're going to purchase war bonds. You know, I saw a bunch of my brothers in arms enlist into the military after 9/11. Do you remember 9/11? I remember it. Did these people have jobs? Sure they did. Did many of these people have family? Sure they did. They just made a decision and said, this is the most important thing right now. We need to work together to make sure that we have a free country. We need to wage war against terrorism.
So far in this audio, just wanted to recap that he has equated keeping the money in the Amway family and buying your Amway products to purchasing war bonds in the time of World War II and supporting America and being united after the attacks of 9/11. And that he's equating this to buying Amway shampoo and vitamins.
I still believe today that the genuine heart's desire of us, not just people in this room, but Americans, is we really do want to support each other. I believe we do. I don't think it's talked about as much anymore. I wish it were talked about more. But I think when we make a decision to be loyal to one another and support each other, we do a pretty good job of it. And I got to tell you something. I didn't do a good job of this when I got started in this business. So I'm going to kind of move into transition here just a little bit and get into some thought process. I believe that if we slow down and think and just thought about things, I'm going to make a statement here, and I want you to write this one down. You ready? I believe that once purpose is discovered, that inspiration will present itself. I really believe that. I believe if you slow down and think about where your money goes and what it means with where you put it, maybe you'll make some different choices. So fast forward, we get started in this business, you know, and all of our upline served us, every one of them. Ross and Kathleen Coleman have served us. You know, Jason and Lisa Badler have served us. Gina, Shauna Goldschmidt have served us. Alan and Michelle Leininger have certainly served us. And there's a common thread with each one of my upline. They all served me free of charge.
Correction. They did not serve him free of charge. When you think serving someone, that might be giving people rides or, you know, helping them out with, like, I don't know, general expenses, actually giving money to them, because that's serving. But what he's referring to in serving him is helping show the plan and talking with his potential downline and his prospects that he's bringing through the business or to the meetings. So they're all going out and showing the plan. But as his upline, they are making money off of the commissions of whatever he does. So they're not serving him free of charge. They are working their business. They're helping their downline build his business so that they can get more money out of it.
And I realized that there was a bigger picture of things going on than just what I wanted. And truthfully, that's when I really got passionate about buying my own products. And that's when I got passionate about understanding how this business works. And I wasn't thinking about how everything is connected together at that time. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about my downline. I want to put volume in my business. I'm thankful for my upline driving all these miles. Thank you. It's putting volume in my business.
He's actually directly creating his own story of how he turned his mindset into caring about his upline and caring about making money for his upline and honoring his upline. And this is something that we talked about a little bit in the culture of Amway and how it's got such a cult mentality of checking with your upline, honoring your upline, never embarrassing your upline, never disrespecting your upline, always asking for your upline's advice or just straight up asking them about what decisions you make or anything like that. But now it's taking it in deeper with the upline and how, these people care about you and they want the best for you and they're serving you. And so what better way to honor your upline than to buy your own products so that they can have financial success in this business? That is the exact narrative that he is telling right now, is that, his heart changed, and the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day, and he started realizing that it's not just about him and the business and the profits that he's trying to create, but it's about his upline and about how he should be buying his own products so that his upline can make money off of him.
My business is helping me grow my business. I wasn't thinking about their goals, I was thinking about my goals. Now, what I've come to learn, here's a success principle, is if you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want in the process. Well, really, for the first year and a half, I was really focused on trying to get what I want. Now, I wouldn't have told you that I'm going to use a word here that maybe sounds a little bold. I wouldn't have told you that I was selfish. But that's absolutely how I was behaving. I certainly wasn't looking at this business like it was a team sport, which I believe this is a team sport. I started thinking about the AP, or Approved Provider, which happens to be Leadership Team Development, LTD. I started thinking about, who do we get tools from? Because I want to make sure that I buy tools, yes, so I can grow, but I didn't really connect the dots that by purchasing tools, it also keeps that company alive and afloat that also serves you and everybody else in your downline and provides CDs and books for them too. Hey, what if everybody in this room one month just said, I'm just not going to buy Amway products because I had a bad month at my job, and I'm just not going to buy tools or anything because I had a bad month at my job, and it was a tough day yesterday, so I just can't come to the meeting. Does that affect anybody other than just you? It affects everybody. And it actually affects you more than you realize. Okay, let's talk about the common sense things. Can we do it? Now, I'm not trying to get you to create volume because I want you to help me. That's not the message here. I want you to create volume because we want you to have a strong, stable, profitable Amway business.
Hold on, before we get back to that, I just want to cover what LTD is. I've had a lot of conversations recently with people who are a little bit confused of what LTD is. LTD stands for Leadership Team Development. There's also WWG, Worldwide Group, or WWDB, Worldwide Dream Builders, or BWW, which is Brit Worldwide. They all stem from the same upline who were at the founding levels of Amway, and they're the majority, I think, of Amway consultants are in one of these groups, and that's why this is such a duplicatable system, is because this kind of structure has been passed down from through the ranks of Amway. So, but what he's talking about with buying books and CDs, you can buy books from Amazon, you can buy books from half-price bookstores or thrift stores, you can buy books anywhere, but they're encouraging you and literally trying to shame you to buy books from LTD so that your upline makes money off of the book purchases that you make at full retail value rather than trying to find a discounted version of the same book. Not only that, but yeah, they are marketing their CDs, which are just recordings of the kind of talks. This talk was given at a conference, so they just recorded the talk at the conference and now are selling CDs for $10 a piece and making money off of the conference talks that their IBOs, independent business owners, are going to go home and listen to over and over and over again, and then plug into their little nifty pillow that plays audio while you sleep, and they're going to listen to the audios while they sleep so that even their subconscious brain is brainwashed. And that's the LTD system. So I just wanted to kind of clarify that as we go. But now let's get back to, he's not trying to tell you this to make him money. No, he wants you to have a stable business. How does this make your business stable? He's going to tell you how.
Amway business. That's what we're looking to do here. I know you want to generate volume because you want your profitability to go up. That's what I want too. But here's what I've seen after all these years of experience, 19 years building this business, I've been able to boil this business down to really one statement as far as what Amway pays us to do. You know what Amway really pays us to do? They pay us to keep our money in our family. I mean, looking back on it, hindsight is 20/20, right? That's really what they pay us to do. And in fact, leadership team development, I really believe, because you know that when you achieve platinum, you start to get some bonuses from leadership team development too, for what it's worth. I believe leadership team development pays you for the same thing too. Keep your money here. Let's bring it here. I've learned that I have a choice with my money. That people vote with their dollars based on what they're trying to accomplish with their life, what's most important to them. And I can't speak for you, I'm just talking about me. I didn't have enough money to have a bunch of entertainment in my life and still be able to go to conferences.
Actually, that's a good point. You vote with your dollars. So, for all of the people that I've been talking to recently who have asked how to deal with their family members being in an MLM and being concerned for your family members. My mom said it in the video that I did about how to deal with a family member who is in an MLM. But I just want to reiterate that if you are purchasing products from your family member or from your friend who is in an MLM, you are voting with your dollars to keep them in that business. So I would advise that, if anything, you do not purchase the products of MLM companies from your loved one who you're concerned about. Just don't, because you're giving credence to the business and you're literally voting with your dollars that they'll stay in the business. Also, it gives them an illusion that they actually have a legitimate business because their mom bought a shampoo bottle from them, and now all of a sudden they have a legitimate business, and just don't give them that illusion.
I didn't have enough money in my budget building a business to go out to dinner 2 and 3 nights a week and still create volume. I didn't have enough money in my budget for Elaine and I to buy Blu-ray DVDs and to purchase things that, quite frankly, weren't going to help us with our future and still go to the meetings from week to week. Couldn't afford both. Okay, I'm going to make a statement. I want you to listen real close. You ready for this one? There is no such thing as a money problem. But there is such a thing as a purpose problem.
So he basically laid it out just then. You don't have any money to actually live life outside of Amway. You're supposed to take all of your resources and put them into the conferences and into the meetings and into the books and CDs and the products. Let's not forget the products. So you're supposed to put all your money into that, but of course you're not going to have anything left over to actually have a life. Let's also go back to this. He keeps saying the phrase, keep the money in the family. Well, where was my family the second that I said I needed to take a break from the Amway business because I was balding from the stress of being in Amway? Where was my family then? My actual family was with me and was the first people that I could fall back on when I hit really hard times. But my Amway family was nowhere near me, regardless of anything. And even the people that have seen my videos and who know that I've had a miscarriage, who know that I've been going through all these things, where are they? Where are they? Because that's not family. That's not family, bro. If you think that your money is going toward a good cause with people who will stick with you thick and thin, it's just not true. It's just not true. The second your dollars stop flowing into their bank accounts, the second you lose your family.
See, understand this. If you don't have a purpose that you're trying to accomplish with your business and with your life, you will continue to have money problems. Because without purpose, there's no sense of priorities. Priorities are born out of purpose. And when I say priorities, I'm talking about how do we make right choices that get us to where we're trying to get to with a successful business? How do we navigate life to get here? Well, your priorities are your map. That's your map. That's your GPS. Are you with me? Your purpose is the coordinates that you kind of type in there, and then you've got that GPS that takes you there. That's your priorities. That's your choices, your decision-making process. When you buy your own products, they raise your business self-image. So for those of you that are trying to get great customer volume before you're trying to be your own best customer, that's like saying, I want a fire, but I'm not willing to put any wood in the fireplace. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work in that order. You've got to be your own best customer before you're going to have customers, in my personal opinion, because that's what's going to create a story for you, some conviction for you with your own products. Are you with me? That's just the way it works, guys. You know, every person that has never owned a business always wants profit before they want to put the investment in. The problem is, I just don't know where that happens out there. That's not really the way business works. You kind of have to put some money in first before you can take profit out. Would you agree with this?
Okay, so what he's saying makes sense at face value, that if you're going to sell a product, you need to know about the product yourself. So if I'm going to tell you about how great this shampoo is, I better have used the shampoo before and know that from personal experience that it gets results. But how the Amway business works is they'll have IBOs in the business for like 5-10 years, and they're still purchasing all their products. And aside from everything that's going on with the pandemic and how Amway has sold like massive amounts of immunity supplements, outside of that, Amway has not been very big on actually selling products to customers. I can only speak for what happens within the LTD system, and specifically what happens within my uplines group called the Free People of Chicago, which was my Upline Platinums group. But when I was in business, we all purchased our own products, and when the end of the month came around, if I hadn't actually made 50 points of customer sales, my Upline Platinum would remind me to report my own purchases as customer sales so that I could qualify for the 3% like bonus ranking, which was like, okay, I spent $600 in products, and then I got $150 back from the difference between retail and wholesale. They had me pay full retail price, I think because it reflects on how much money is actually moving through their business. So they had me pay full retail and have the difference between the retail and the wholesale credited back to my business account. But yeah, so I was spending $600 on the first of the month in products, and by the end of the month, I would report that $150 worth of those sales were a customer. But I put my own name and just a different email address and reported that 50 points of customer sales to myself. And that's how I qualified to have my customer volume finished. So outside of the pandemic, which now at this point specifically, you can't prove that Amway doesn't make customer sales because Amway is actually selling customer products. But when I was in business, and actually the majority of people who are actually not that outgoing in making product purchases, they're just in making product sales, they're just purchasing their own products over and over and over again. You only need a customer, you only need your own personal testimonial from trying one of their meal bars once. You can sell that meal bar if you've had it once. But they're purchasing multiple boxes of the same meal bars, the same energy drinks, the same shampoo and soap, and the same vitamins month after month after month without ever making a customer sale. And it is not sustainable to expect that an IBO would actually make 50 PV worth of customer sales month after month, except for if you have repeating customers, which it's very rare to have a repeating customer in Amway purchases because the products simply aren't that great. They're overpriced and they're overrated. And as soon as a customer purchases a bottle of shampoo or a lipstick for $20, they're going to find, oh yeah, well I could just buy a drugstore lipstick for the same quality at a much lower price. And yeah, they're not going to be a repeat customer. So anyway, I just wanted to clarify that yeah, you've got to purchase your own products first because you're your own business, but you're purchasing your own products from the business that actually pays you. But the repetitive purchasing products month after month after month, that's not good business ownership. That's just you paying money into a pyramid scheme. I hate to break it to you.
You know what else I've learned in this process, and we'll kind of bring this to a close with this. And I don't make the rules. It'd be nice if we made the rules of life, wouldn't it? This business is going to make sense to everybody that we talk to. It's the most logical business in the world. How does this not make sense to people if we show them the plan? I've never understood that. But I don't make the rules. But if I'm on the outside looking in at this team, the first question I have for people in this team is how much money are you making? How's it working for you? Because again, like it or not, most of the people in the world, they judge how you're doing based on your income. I'm not saying that's how I define success. I don't define success that way. This isn't about me. This is about perception out there.
Isn't this a business though?
They look here and go, been doing it for 2 years. How's your revenue? How much money are you making? This is why I'm excited about people keeping their money in their family, because if we did a better job of that, everybody's income goes up. And as a result of everybody's income going up, your lifestyle changes, which gives you a different story to tell, which then in turn creates more sponsoring for this environment. Do you see that?
Everybody's income goes up except for the bottom level. If you continue to put all of your money in and you don't have any recruits to put money into the pyramid scheme, you're losing. And even if you're like 1 or 2 upline and you have 2 people in your depth, you're still losing money because you're still paying out $600 a month, or if you're core 300, you're paying out, $1,000 a month to $1,200 a month. You're spending that money and you're not getting that back with just a few downline. You have to have a serious pyramid under you, putting in all of their money and losing money in their pyramid in order for you to actually make an income or break even.
Guys, I'm just telling you, if we just all of a sudden got radical and said, hey, you know what? Let's just buy as many products as we can from Amway instead of the competition. Hey, you know what? Let's choose personal growth before entertainment. Hey, you know what? Let's be loyal to this environment. I would challenge you to see how amazing your life would get. I think we can champion this cause. I think this is something where we can look at our personal circle a little differently. We can look at educating ourselves a little differently. We can look at whether or not we go to conferences a little differently. And instead of having a me-on-down mentality, we can have a me-on-up mentality, understanding that if me-on-up is good, me-on-down will automatically be taken care of. I think we can be better at that.
So take care of your upline. Make sure your upline is covered. Make sure your upline is making money off of you. And don't worry about it. Your downline will come and you'll make money off of them. That'll all just be taken care of. What you need to focus on is making sure that your upline makes money off of you.
I think as a team, I personally believe this can be a mission of ours to be an example in this area. I'm excited about seeing people in this room go platinum. I'm excited about seeing people go ruby. And I know that we've got the personnel to do it right here. As simple as it sounds, and I'll end with this. We have to choose to be loyal to what we're doing here, and we've got to choose to keep our money in the family. Thanks.
For existing IBOs only, not for use with prospects. The success depicted in this profile may reflect income from sources other than Amway, such as earnings from the sale of training and education materials, or other businesses and investments. While the techniques and approaches suggested have worked for others, no one can guarantee that these techniques and approaches will work for you. In addition, we want to emphasize that success in this business does not come without hard work.
So there you have it, from an Amway diamond. That's how you're supposed to get successful. You're supposed to make sure that your upline is getting money off of you, and at that point you will then be taken care of. Eventually you'll have a downline who will put money into the pyramid, and you'll make money off of your downline. Sucks for them that you're going to make money off of them, but you know, you're just paying it forward. You're paying it forward. You're paying your upline, and your downline will pay you, and everything will just be fine. And what you'll do when you become that upline who's making money off of their downline is you're just going to tell your downline to keep worshiping you and keep putting money in your pockets so that they will eventually have a downline. And a lot of people lose money in the Amway business, myself included. So anyway, this is what I'm doing. Instead of following this guy's advice, this is what I'm doing. I am keeping my living expenses really low. I am enjoying my time with friends and family and making sure that my family is supported by me in the ways that I actually can support them and the ways that they actually need, which is not financially. It is by being there for them, showing up to events, and actually making sure that they have a sister and a daughter and a friend and someone that they can rely on and somebody that they can actually reach out to if they need emotional help or any sort of shoulder to cry on or anybody to listen to their problems. That's what I'm there for. I'm spending my life, which is my time, actually pouring into the people closest to me rather than spending my time making money so that I can pour it into the pockets of people who don't care about me. They only care about what money I can contribute to their business. And so that's what I'm doing to keep my life in my family's lives. I am saving a lot of money, and I am investing some money, and I am investing in my education and in my personal growth, and I don't have to pour into anybody's pockets in order to do that. I don't have to make sure that anybody makes money off of my purchases. If I can buy books at wholesale price, I'm going to buy books at wholesale price, and I'm going to buy books from thrift stores, and I am living off of that self-help vibe. I'm growing myself. I'm surrounding myself with people who actually care about me and who are not making a damn dime off of me. And I'm living my best life. I'm making sure that I'm getting enough sleep. I am nourishing myself with actually nutritious foods rather than just eating meal bars every day from my Amway business. I'm actually eating nutritious food. I am making the time to be active. And no, I'm not walking around stores spreading viruses or doing anything, trying to talk to people to get them into my pyramid scheme. I'm walking around the neighborhood and soaking up nature and enjoying every moment of life that I have been placed on this earth to live and enjoy. And I am spreading positivity to people rather than making them feel ashamed for not caring about my financial success over their own lives that they are sacrificing and their own time with their children that they are completely setting aside so that I can prosper. I'm not doing that. I'm actually living as I am intended to every single day in love, joy, and peace, and I am totally enjoying that so much more than keeping my money in this fake Amway family who abandoned me at the first sign of trouble. So anyway, I hope I'm going to try to cut this down and make sure that you guys aren't listening to pointless anecdotal stories, but just listening to the meat of this audio. But anyway, just leave in the comments if there's a particular topic or something that you'd like me to talk about. Definitely, I can find an Amway diamond spouting complete nonsense about it, and I will share it with you. And if you have your own thoughts and your own contributions, you guys are so awesome in letting me know in the comments. I love it. I'm here for it. Let's just keep living our lives in actual meaningful success and not all of this bull crap.